now on News Channel 8.
Who spends 50 grand at a strip club? Well, a Bay Area man says it wasn't him. And are you ready for internet doomsday? Tomorrow, a nasty computer virus comes to life.
Live from the News Center in high definition, this is News Channel 8 on your side at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Natalie Shepherd. Thanks for joining us. Today we're getting a look at damage left behind by rough weather that passed through Hernando County last night. The sheriff's office says about 10 trees fell. One fell onto a house, another snapped in a park, and heavy rains left a hole in the road on the eastern side of Spring Hill. Megan Hatton is in the forecast center to tell us what we can expect as far as our weather today. Hi, Megan.
Hi, Natalie. Natalie.
All right, thanks, Megan. Two people were stabbed early this morning, and the Pasco County Sheriff's Office is investigating. Around 3 a.m., two groups were gathered outside a home on Fairfax Drive in Port Richey. A 17-year-old and a man in his early 20s were each stabbed several times. Both men are in critical but stable condition. We will continue to follow this story, but right now, no arrests have been made. Pinellas detectives want your help finding a driver who hit and killed a pedestrian early this morning. They're looking for a dark-colored sedan with only one working headlight. The deputies say that's the car that hit a man who was crossing Park Boulevard around 1 a.m. A second car went on to hit that same pedestrian, but that driver stayed and cooperated with authorities. The victim's name has not been released. Deputies say he was not using a crosswalk. If you have any information, please call the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. That number is 727-582-6200. And of course, we will show you this phone number again after weather. Another search for a hit-and-run driver is going on in Bradenton. This was a head-on collision at Cortez Road West and 75th Street West. Florida Highway Patrol troopers say a man driving a green Chevy pickup ran a red light, hit a car, and kept on going. The pickup later crashed into a wall, but the driver ran away. A Pinellas Park man is suing a strip club. He says they charged his credit card $50,000. Lokesh Simon James says he went into Bliss Cabaret in Clearwater back in March. James did spend several hours there. He estimates he spent $600, including dances, drinks, and tips. But a few days later, James says he checked his credit card account and saw the club had charged him 50 grand. When James contacted Bank of America to report the charges, the bank said because he was in fact at the club, the charges can't be reported as fraudulent. James' lawsuit demands the club repay the money he was overcharged, plus attorney's fees and court costs. This is an 8 on your side consumer alert for anyone with a computer. You may have seen headlines recently warning of internet doomsday. Thousands of Americans could find themselves without access to the internet tomorrow. Lester Holt reports on a computer virus that's about to come to life. Well, there is a website you can check to find out if your computer is infected. We've put a link on tbo.com. Just type links into the search box to find it. In another 8 on your side consumer alert, TECO is warning customers about a new scam. Crooks are contacting utility customers claiming that President Obama will pay their electric bills. Then they ask for your payment information. Well, TECO says a real TECO employee would never ask for your credit card or banking information. Tomorrow marks the official debut of Savannah Guthrie in her first full week co-anchoring the Today Show. She's taking the place of Ann Curry. So let's take a quick look at Guthrie's reaction to getting the gig and some silly highlights from her past work on the Today Show. The fun kicks off tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. right here on News Channel 8. Imagine looking for a job, getting hired, and then finding out the man who hired you doesn't even work there. 8 on your side steps in next. Also ahead, taking supplements to lose weight. We have a doctor's advice.